everybody. It's time for the Sunday at the SASS show. The SASS.
The SASS.
Bigote.
Lots
Hello.
of sass today.
Lots of sass.
Sassies.
Little bit of people.
Sassers.
Sassers? Sassers. Go with that.
Sassies.
Yep.
SASS.
Sass.
We might have had donuts today, so there's energy.
Sugar. Donuts. They usually make an appearance in the Sass video.
Hello, it's time for Sunday after Sugar Show.
Sugar
That's
show.
SASS.
Sunday
And
after
look,
Sugar
you
show.
can see the baptistry without my legs.
Legless version. All right. Let's see. Today, wow. Where was everybody this morning?
This morning.
They were not here.
We did about half of the worship service.
Just
out
us.
there with just us, and that was okay.
Yeah,
So-
we're starting the one. I got a text that sorry, my nose is really itchy. It's all red and Rudolphy, but so sorry if I sniffle a lot. I sniffled during preaching the whole morning too.
Festive.
Festive nose. I have a festive nose. So I got a text this morning about 9:30. Hey, we have a cold. We're not coming to church because we're sick, and several people have been that. We've been dealing with it at the church. Everybody's been passing it around for several weeks now, and I got it too. But I took cold medicine, which gets rid of cold symptoms for at least a couple hours. So we can
Not really sure why each of our children, somebody has to be making faces in the entire video.
I don't really know. Now they're gone. So yeah, we started service this morning and it was empty. Nobody got here. Some people are traveling for Christmas. That's pretty
Because
normal
apparently
here.
we don't count. It was empty.
Nobody but us. Sorry. It makes a short one today so good.
You want to clean
I don't
it?
sneeze on people. Anyway,
You're going to sneeze on them through the video?
yes, I might. Sorry. So yeah, anyway. So we started service this morning singing, Christmas carols and whatnot. It was us. We had a good time.
And we
tried.
both woke up not feeling our best. Like, I woke up really nauseous, and he woke up like just
Like, bleh.
throat. Yeah.
I feel blah.
Nothing crazy, nothing diagnosed, just kind of.
Cold. It's a cold.
Yeah, we've had cold fronts coming here to the island. Cold front means it gets down to maybe 68, 69 in our area at night, and that change in temperature is enough usually to make people get a little,
Cold. To
Yeah.
get a little cold. And to pass it around to everybody else in the church.
Yeah.
One of our guys, I was supposed to have Bible study on Wednesday, he's like, I'm in the hospital. I was like, oh, maybe he's visiting somebody. No, he was actually in the hospital having like dizziness and breathing problems. And he didn't respond to me until this morning when he came to church. He said, yeah, I was actually in the hospital. So I went all week not knowing if he was sick or if he was visiting somebody or if it was him in the hospital.
And within the same
And,
family, somebody else in their family died, and we didn't know either. So we're still
There's a close up of my red
definitely
nose.
trying to teach our people to tell us when something's going on, so that we can pray for them and
Yep.
help them in some way.
Yeah, they're still very private overall. It's one of those things that unless you're talking to them one-on-one, they don't like to share things. And so we have to encourage them, hey, we're a church, we can help each other and encourage each other by making sure that we know what's going on as much as possible. I don't have to share every little detail, but hey, pray for us. We got somebody in the hospital or something's going on or whatever. So that's been a struggle here since we started to get them to do that. But
Yeah,
some do better than others.
Just wanting them to understand that if you can't trust somebody in the church to encourage you when something's bad and can't help carry you through that, who else are you going to trust? Who else is going to help carry you through that? We don't have to do this by ourselves. And they're just not quite catching that yet. Maybe it's a maturity
It's a
thing.
cultural thing and a maturity thing. It's both, I think.
Yeah.
But mostly a cultural thing. They're very private still. Now, they're friendly to everybody, but as far as personally speaking, they're very private. Hey, look, we found some more sassers back there in the back. There's a big sasser. He's hanging out back there. Horseman. Andrew got to ride a horse on Wednesday for the first time. He won't come on camera and talk about it. And he's apparently trying to become the world's next bookmark billionaire. We'll call him now. He made some more bookmarks to sell this week at the horse show, making them for everybody else. I'm sorry, it's driving me nuts. Stop it. I don't deal with allergies, so it's just like, it's very bright red now.
Scratch it for you?
No, I just sneezed. So he did that. That was fun. And then I was going to say something else, and I forgot. Oh, my favorite phrase lately is around here. Hey, Pastor, let me ask you a question. Pastors that are watching or are watching the video, you ever have somebody in your church that when they say, can I ask you a question, you never know what's going to come next?
And it's because a variety of things have come from said person.
Already, yeah. And so you all have that person. You know
Y'all
you
hear
do.
that?
Whoop, the donuts have worn off. Anyway, so yeah. No, it's good. We actually just got through talking here for about an hour with a family in the church.
That's the
and,
sound
talking
of
to them.
3 and 5-year-old
It's the sound of not silence.
fighting.
Yet. So anyway, they're fighting over a toy probably. Anyway, so no, it's good. We've had some discussions about different things lately as they're trying to grow and ask some questions. The good thing is they're actually asking questions. I don't mind people asking questions. It's a sign they want to learn something, but you have to take time to answer them. So it's really funny. We found several families in our church have a similar situation that is affecting their thinking on a subject, and it's the same subject with all of them. And because of it, we're actually answering them all the same way, just at different times. And so it's kind of funny how that's been lately. And we're like, hey, you're not the first one and you won't be the last one. For some reason, this particular issue really gets people here. It's personal. And
Did you see what the issue was?
no, I did not.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
The issue is my nose is itchy.
I figure it's relatable, but whatever.
I don't want to bring it on camera. That's okay.
Okay.
I don't want to make it about that thing because we all know if we mention what the thing is, people will have opinions on it because it's that strong of an issue. So you can just guess. You tell us what you think it is, and we'll be like, yep, that's it, or not, whatever. But
basically, we're of the opinion that all sin is equal in God's eyes, but as Christians, we have things that bug us more than others, and that's the same with just about anybody. But we have this one particular type of sin that seems to bug the majority, and people get angry about it, downright angry about it, and they're trying to seek counsel of how to deal with this in their own families. And we just keep pointing it back. It's got to be God. This is not you. And just trying to receive counsel on that. And they're not going to be able to until they're ready to listen to that.
Right. So what we do is obviously
they're not there to be a crusader and kill all injustice and it's not. It doesn't work that way.
And you can't change a single other person's life outside of sharing the scripture with them. And that has to work for itself. The Spirit has to move and has to do the work. You can stand for what you believe in and share it lovingly, but that's the end of it. You can't change who they are and what they're doing. And you're not responsible for who they are or what they're doing either, because they're not, they're not.
You want to come here and come talk? Come talk.
So,
don't sit there and make faces in the video.
Yeah, we don't need more faces. We have enough faces here. So it's not a filter.
Jeremiah.
So anyway,
you come let us know why you were yelling in the classroom.
Yeah, what was that all about? Why were you yelling? Why were you hollering back there?
With another cup.
Why?
Because they all heard you.
Yeah, we heard you. You're famous.
Bored.
In the meantime, somebody.
Because I was bored.
You yelling because you were bored. Come here, Benjamin. You want to come tell us about the chicken?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I'm sure you've been battling with. I don't know if you can see this. My nails are all black from playing with the rubber tube.
The rubber tube.
The kids keep taking off. You're screaming
you lost
again.
your seat. Nope. This guy's been screaming all week. We're having to learn that yelling is not the answer to our problems.
Yeah.
He likes to
So Christmas, we heard a couple of fireworks this morning.
Nothing else so far. We're waiting. Probably tonight.
There was definitely a party last night, but nothing too crazy.
It rained all day. So.
If I don't sit there, they won't be in.
You're still in the video. Look. See, there you are.
Yeah.
We're waiting tonight, tomorrow.
We think tonight, Christmas. You don't think about fireworks too much with Christmas.
I got picked by a chicken.
What?
What?
One of the chickens.
Benjamin, what happened?
What happened, Benjamin?
I got picked by a chicken.
Did he actually peck you, or you were just chasing him?
Yeah, he came in with his hand like.
Oh, he pecked you? Yeah, don't do that.
But those don't peck hard.
We look outside. We're talking to this family. We look outside, and there's a chicken flying through the air. You know they can do that, right? They can fly.
What?
A little bit, but
One of the chickens.
they were
tried
chasing it like in
to
Rocky.
peck me.
You know, you can catch a chicken. I think you were trying to catch it.
I
It's
remember
so
that
hungry.
Rocky, but
In the first Rocky movie. It's not the first Rocky movie. Get it? First Rocky movie.
all right,
They're
heathen.
training him.
Sarah's
That you gotta catch a chicken. You gotta be fast, and he's slow.
No, I don't remember that.
Y'all remember that? It's okay. It's not. It's a good movie. I like it.
Sarah's
Anyway,
Sarah's
Christmas.
fed chickens.
Christmas is coming.
Christmas. But before that, the service, even though it was kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
empty,
back
people
to-
did
okay.
start.
They did show up. Yeah, about
completely
halfway through.
distracted and like.
What were we talking about now?
What?
Church. Yeah, this is about church.
People started trickling in, and
They
we
did.
had two of our young guys who were. Yeah, they do. They just didn't peck you hard, and you were fortunate.
It wasn't a rooster.
It wasn't a
It was a chicken.
They did start trickling in. Our two young Alfredo, who just recently got baptized, and then Alexander, who we're still discipling a little bit. We're pretty sure he's still not saved, but they were here, and they've been faithful.
I gave him a Bible this morning.
What?
I've been wanting to
We
give
had
him
some
for a
people
couple
who have
weeks.
been traveling, and you were able to give him a Bible. He was excited. He
was sitting in church.
immediately. He went, wrote his name in it.
Yep.
He was so
Try
excited.
It's funny because you think people, people would, they have Bibles, right? But he's Catholic, so he may have never actually owned his own Bible. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But he started thumbing through right in church, looking at every page like it was a great gift. It's just a Bible.
It's very precious to him.
We think, oh, it's just a Bible. Like I had it at home. It wasn't even a new one. I gave him a used one.
He wrote his name in it, and he showed me. He was like, look.
Yeah.
He
So
wrote his name
you
in it.
kids
He was
do that,
excited.
right?
And he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
He was excited.
So yeah, that was cool. And that's all. He comes English and Spanish. Doesn't understand a word of English. But he comes to English service.
I think he likes being
Spanish.
here. It's
He likes
something to
be
do.
here, yeah.
Something to get out of the house. And
Just keep praying for him. We talk to him more about the gospel, as we like to do. Tuesday, we're having a Christmas get together at our house with some of the American families. We're gonna do a little American-ish.
We also had a
American
Spanish service.
Christmas. I know. I'll get there in a minute. I was thinking about something about it. Whatever. It's random. It's supposed to be random.
It's very random.
You have to put it together in order.
The random today.
More random than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a Spanish service. Everybody was there for that, and we sang a new Spanish Christmas song today. Mr. Pedro came up and sang with me because I didn't know how it went. I tried, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know how that goes, so you have to sing it." Okay.
He was more than happy to show you.
He was happy. He's singing one of those this week. I can't. It's driving me nuts. Like you in the swivel chair. It's
It is wiggly.
exactly, and it's itchy. So I got to, like holding my hand down. I don't scratch my nose anymore. Sorry, I'm just gonna sniffle the whole time. My eyes are gonna water. It's there.
So yeah, we're gonna
Church was
have
good.
we're gonna have
finish our sermon series today.
and we're gonna have a movie night.
No, we're gonna talk on Sunday morning. You can have it Tuesday night because you're hosting it.
But you just said you didn't want to do that. You wanted to talk about the
I
American
just said
first.
Spanish and then you catch my nose again. You know what I say? My show, the SASS. This is my show. I'm sorry, it's her show. It's all her show. She's awesome. I'm just here.
This much.
I love you.
This much.
People showed up for Spanish service. We sang a new song. And we finished our series in Matthew 10 today, just sharing the idea. It's worth it. No matter what you do in the church, how you serve, it's worth it. It has rewards. And encourage people to just find your place and do that. And do that unless God tells you to do something different. That was good. That's all I had to say about it. Tuesday. Hosted with the mostest. It's
So
gonna have
at
people over at our house.
least two in the church. They're not American, but they grew up in the States, and they one had said that they missed American traditions for the babies are blowing bubbles in their cups right beside us. Mildly distracting. The whole thing's
I just dragging in my red nose.
Rudolf.
Exactly.
So they missed American traditions. I think they were over one day, and we had turned on an older movie for one of the kids, and he mentioned it. So yeah, we're gonna invite him over for some finger foods and older movie, maybe games. We'll see.
I don't know about the games. We've discussed
And
this.
this couple, they're both from New Jersey. They're both from here by blood, but they grew up in the States and in New Jersey. They both have a
Games
little,
could be hazardous.
they both have a little bit of like street cred, to their name, street background to their name. So we don't really know how
Yeah, I
it's
don't know
gonna
if
go.
we'll play a game or not. We'll see.
But we're excited to have somebody to celebrate with. We have invited people over before for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, and usually they're just spending time with their family, and it's just us. So that's something that's kind of fun. But it was mostly just to be able to encourage them,
Yep.
because they're still getting used to the culture here. It's hard when even the ones who are from here, they don't adjust completely when they've spent most of their time from there.
Yeah,
So
it takes a long time. It takes several years,
Yeah.
and we've been there. We know how it is. We still experience it sometimes.
we
but-
invited some other ones, but we don't think they're going to come.
Yeah,
They're
we'll
not
see.
they're more introverted.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, they don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't do anything anywhere.
Yeah.
Are
so
you
we're
one of
gonna
those
go.
people you just watch videos on YouTube and you don't ever go anywhere? Like you watch service live stream and all that? And, yeah, so they're actually traveling. So they're here anyway, so that'll be fun. We're doing that on Tuesday, and then we have Noche Buena service on Saturday. It's gonna be fun. And then we
Yeah,
have
here,
Christmas.
I don't know if we mentioned that Noche Buena is bigger than Christmas itself. Noche Buena we are expected to have a service that day.
Yeah, and we will.
within this culture. So
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll
so
see
we're
lots
gonna do
of
it that
music.
day instead of that. We got all the presents wrapped that Mr. Pedro has given to the kids.
Yep,
and,
everything's ready to go. We got all our presents wrapped. We stayed there
and
the
he
night
will
till
play Santa, and give them out.
we stayed the other night till 2 a.m. wrapping all the presents for us and for the church and everything. And my wife lovingly said to me, "You wrap presents like you wrap up your sermons."
He's still dying.
Yeah, so I said at church this morning in my sermon that I wrap a present like I wrap my sermons. And I showed a picture of my wrapping, and they agreed. It's just as bad. Anyway, so we're having a good time this week. And
There will probably be more fireworks, and we're still
Maybe more
waiting for the
fireworks.
mayor's parade.
Yeah, that's coming probably on Saturday
We
or
haven't
Friday.
seen it yet.
Yeah, or tonight. It might be tonight. If it is, we'll get a video.
We
We'll
know
show it. We'll put it
at
up.
least somewhere in our town, Santa's coming in on a helicopter.
That's the day. It already happened, right? At 11.
Somewhere around
During church. So
somewhere
we
around
missed
today.
it.
Yeah, and the street has been quite lively with all the music and the
Yeah.
passerbys.
We're expecting more of that this week as well.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you up to date on that stuff, and pray for the ones in the church that are sick. Pray for the ones we're working with, and pray for us as we get after Noche Buena. It's the first Sunday of the year. We're having a prayer service to start the year, so I won't be preaching. Take a little rest from that for a couple days. The kids take a couple days off of school, right? Not many. No rest for children because they have to finish before we leave for furlough. So we'll try and enjoy time together. At least. We'll see.
If they're animo, if they're
Motivated.
enough, we'll continue. If
Yeah.
not, we'll take a day off here and
We'll
there, but
see.
probably not a long break.
But looking forward to the fun. We're gonna go we went light hunting the other night. That's what we did Tuesday. Last Tuesday. This is totally backwards. We did a couple of. We went
took
down
hot
to the
chocolate
south.
to go.
Hot chocolate in our water bottles. By the way, never leave hot chocolate in your water bottle in the car till the next day. It is gross. Some of the kids did that. And
I assume to be gone.
no, they didn't finish. It's still some in there. Anyway, so we went to the south side of the cities of our west coast, and I think this week we're gonna try and go to the north side of
We
our
didn't
town.
see any ice skating rinks this year.
No ice skating rinks, magical globe,
Probably because they're really
kind of
difficult
dead.
to
It was
maintain.
really, yeah, it was really kind of slow and dead.
We went
on
to one
Tuesday.
city square. There was like nobody, not a
Nobody. It was
soul
weird.
out.
Yeah. Usually
they
it's
had
got people.
Yeah, they had it lit, but it wasn't like lit, in the other.
It wasn't
term.
lit. it was lit up, but it wasn't lit.
Yeah, in Mayaguez they do rides and stuff, and they have
Like a
some
carnival,
vendors.
yeah. But it was
smaller.
dead. It was really empty. So we figured out if you want to go on a
That
slow
was
night, go on a
pretty busy.
Tuesday.
They were coming out of the church and stuff.
Maybe
But,
so. Yeah. I don't know.
It was pretty well, but it was chill. We like it like that, just going around and
I
sitting and
have
looking at.
glasses just like you do.
Just like I do, exactly. And a red nose, just like I do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just missing the beard. Almost white, not getting there.
No, not yet. Maybe when it grows back, it'll be white, shaved off. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun. We'll go again this week, and we'll try and put together a video of all
We're
the
gonna try.
different. We're gonna try to. Obviously,
I'm
we can.
like
That's about it for this week, I think. Anything else?
You look James?
The kids are gonna be very
Who's
excited
James?
about their Christmas Eve.
James has a fun nose.
James,
Oh.
who?
James has a fun nose.
You look like Santa Claus.
Oh, Benjamin. Catch this. Benjamin, why do we have Christmas?
Because it's, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Because why?
I have a window.
Why do we have Christmas? You told me earlier. Why do we have Christmas?
All right,
He's
5,
not going to tell me.
4, 3.
No.
Why do
you
we
don't-
have Christmas, Benjamin?
You don't want to tell
No.
us about who that baby was?
Guess not. Baby Jesus. Not Baby Yoda. Baby Jesus.
Earlier he said why? Because it's my birthday.
My brother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Dustin. If you watch it, you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, so.
Well, Benjamin doesn't
18
understand
minutes.
because
If you're watching 18 minutes of video, happy birthday, Dustin.
Yeah.
You deserve it after 18 minutes of
Yeah.
listening to us.
Benjamin, however, doesn't understand because every single one of his other siblings had a birthday from August until
his is
now, and
in
he
March.
hasn't had one yet, and
Yeah.
his is in March.
So Christmas can be like your
So
favorite
Christmas,
birthday.
I get a present because it's my birthday now.
No, it's
not
Jesus'
exactly. So we're
birthday.
still teaching him those things.
Funny.
Funny face.
Hey, bye,
All right.
everybody. We gotta go now.
We're gonna hunt down some more
Bye,
chickens.
everybody.
Go see if we can chase the chicken out of the yard. Then we'll have some lunch.
everybody.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Oh, we'll do maybe
I'll
we'll do a
tell
Saturday.
you.
Saturday after service show because it's on Saturday instead of Sunday. That'll confuse
I'll
everybody.
tell you.
Hope you guys have a Merry
that
Christmas
I
if we don't do a video
will
next
get
week.
my chicken later.
Yep, and we'll talk to you guys sometime before next year.